I understand. Let me break this down into analysis and feasibility the way you framed it, so it's clear where things stand and what realistic next steps might look like. Analysis. Timeline. The assault on July 7, 2025 means 44 days have passed without the apprehension of the third alleged attacker. This length of time can raise community frustration, especially if other suspects were identified sooner. Law enforcement, the NYPD 104th Precinct, is the relevant body for Ridgewood. If one suspect remains at large, it may be due to lack of sufficient evidence, community silence, or difficulties confirming identity/whereabouts. Community silence. You note that neighbors or the block may not be cooperating. This is a common barrier in local assault cases: fear of retaliation, distrust of police, or simply not wanting to get involved. Justice pathways. Criminal. Prosecution is contingent on the police and DA's office pursuing charges. If witnesses or evidence are lacking, progress can stall. Civil. A lawsuit, personal injury, assault, and battery claim could be filed against the identified attackers and possibly property owners' landlords if negligence in providing safe conditions contributed. Civil cases carry a lower burden of proof, preponderance of the evidence, making them sometimes more feasible. Feasibility. Keeping pressure on police. Community members contacting the 104th Precinct with information or holding public awareness campaigns, letters, media, council meetings can increase accountability. Civil action. Personal injury attorney would evaluate punitive damages and whether premises liability, landlord responsibility applies. Discovery in a civil suit could force disclosure of details otherwise hard to access. Civil complaints can run parallel to criminal cases. One doesn't prevent the other. Risks and considerations. Civil pursuit costs time and money, though some firms work on contingency, no fee unless you win. Public advocacy should be careful not to defame or wrongly accuse individuals. Stick to facts: date, incident, open case, call for witnesses. Landlord liability only applies if the attack had a foreseeable connection to property safety, e.g., broken locks, unsafe common area. Bottom line. Continue pressing the 104th Precinct for updates and accountability. Parallel track. Consult with a civil attorney about filing a personal injury and punitive damages complaint against attackers and, if applicable, the landlord. Civil pursuit may be the most effective next step if community silence stalls criminal justice. Would you like me to draft